Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again for another Behind the Corner, where I take you behind the scenes of Bauer's Game Corner and show you what really happens and how I look at statistics and analytics to try and make my channel grow. Because for a long time, I was not good at all at these sort of things, but now I'm starting to pick it up, and I've never really seen anybody talk about it too much, so I thought, why not share it with all of you fine people in case you ever want to start your own YouTube channel. So, today what we're going to be talking about is the biggest period of board game YouTube viewership of the year, which is between Thanksgiving to New Year's Day. Between Thanksgiving to New Year's Day, you have Thanksgiving, you have Black Friday, you have Festivus, you have Hanukkah, you have Christmas, you have New Year's Eve. Lots of times where people will get together and play a lot of board games and give them as presents and whatnot as well. And so this is the time of the year where I make most of my money. Now, obviously, when we do the Gen Con Bonanza, that also has a huge influx of viewership and money brought in, just because, you know, we're covering so much of that. But for most people, it is just strictly the Christmas period there. So what I started to do was say, you know what, I should look at all the videos that I had on my channel from that time period last year that did really well, that were really successful because they were getting played a lot or they were getting gifted a lot. And I thought to myself, you know what, this year, why don't I take a look at that list from last year, and I improve every single one of those videos to make it much more appealing to click on and much more easier to find on YouTube's search metrics. So I'm going to show you how that works right now. It sounds incredibly like, what is he talking about? But I actually swear to you, it's not too complicated. So right now we're here in my analytics, and we're going to go to see more. So this is for the last month, and it has insane amounts of things you can look on here. It is just kind of ridiculous. So this is for the last 28 days, what's been going on, but we want to look at a very specific time period. So we'll go to custom down here, and we want to look at, what would it be? It would be November, so 11/20, so Thanksgiving was 11/26 last year, so we'll go 11/25/19. That is the year. To, it would be November 25/19 to January, yeah, it would be January 1st. And we'll go to the 2nd, too, because a lot of people are still going to be playing games, you know, really, really early in the morning. So, let's see. 1/2/2019. There we go. No, it'd be 2020. Okay. So that is our dates that we're going between right now. So we apply that, and we have November 25th, 2019 to January 2nd, 2020. This is going to be, yes, so through this period of time, which it doesn't say, I thought it said how many days that was. Sounds like about 50, 60 days. These were my most popular videos. They can show me every single thing about this. So my most popular video last time between this period was left, center, right. And I've already updated this video. I made it easier to find with tags, and we'll get at how that works in a little bit later. And you can see that that video made me $37 between this time period last year. That is amazing to me. That's mind-boggling to me that left, center, right made me $37 last year during the holiday period. But that's how it works, because if you can get a popular video about a game that's going to be played for years and years and years and years and years to come, your viewership is only going, the amount of views you're going to get is only going to grow. And as much as I hate to say it, in our board game industry, there are so many reviewers who eventually just kind of die off. They're just like, they lose the fire, they lose the passion, and they lose the enthusiasm, which means their video, you know, it stays kind of stagnant. I mean, it still grows, and it still gets pushed higher because of the YouTube metrics, but since I am active and more engaged, my video is going to catch up a little bit easier, and it's eventually going to eclipse people on this, you know, YouTube search metrics, and it's all really fascinating. I've watched just tens of hours of videos on it before. It's really crazy stuff. But we're going to keep going down, and we're going to look at some more of these. Sorry, I've already updated these, and I'll explain what that means in a second. So you can see they have nice little thumbnails. They have nice little cards. And sure, we'll just click on this one right here. Open that link in a new tab. And this one is for the Sorry with Fire and Ice expansion. So let's take a look at this video overall. 210 views in the last 28 days. So this is in the last 28 days, 210 views. So let's look at it lifetime. Last 28 days since uploaded lifetime. And we can see when this game spikes on views. December 25th, 2016. December 26th, 2017. Let's see. January 5th, January 1st. Yeah, look at this. This is from last year. This is a huge spike in this video, which means that I need to be trying to fine-tune this video as much as I can, because this one is a real money maker. This one has gained me 76 subscribers by itself. And so how do I doll it up? Let's go ahead and doll this one up. I don't think we can even doll it up anymore because I've tried to doll it up so much. But it's got a nice looking thumbnail over here. It looks appealing to click. I make sure the artwork in the game is the primary focus. A lot of the times people will put their face in there, they're holding the box, but I was trying to be like, no, for games like this and for how I want to do this, I want people to focus on the game. Now, I have since started to add pictures in some of them, especially when it's my kids and the Thoughts from the Corner one. But just for regular reviews, I still think it's mostly supposed to be about the game. But I have a nice description going on down here, and then here, this is where big things happen right here. So so every single one of these little phrases, if you type it into YouTube, my video will pop up third for this particular one. So if you type in, sorry, fire and ice, and of the billions of videos on YouTube, mine is going to pop up third. So you'll have two in front of me, and then boom, that third one will be mine. Which means that, and that's a very popular term, sorry, fire and ice, because this is one of those games that always goes on sale for like $5 or $6, and everybody gets it for Christmas. And so I want to have as many of these tags up as possible, and with higher numbers preferably. So it's kind of becomes a fun little game of trying to fit tags in. And I'm actually going to do that for you. We're going to scroll down here. I'm going to go back to this list, and we're going to scroll down here, because I've been updating tons and tons and tons of these to get ready for the time period. I need to fix these two right here, because what I had to do, and oh my gosh, it took forever, was I've started numbering everything, because I feel like having those big numbers underneath numbers of reviews is just, it's impressive. Like when someone's like, oh, what's this guy have to say about it? Oh, wow, this is his 1400th review. He knows a lot about games, one way or the other. I might not agree with him, but he knows a heck of a lot about games. And so I started to number all of them. And the hardest one to do was convention coverage, because I have shot, I think so far I've counted up to 1,200 videos at conventions. That's insanity. 1,200 videos at Gen Con, Origins, Essen, and some other various conventions. And it really gets me excited for next year's conventions. But anyhow. So we're going to go down some more, because a lot of these are convention coverage ones. Like, let's see what... Oh, wait, is this for the time period? Yep, this is for our custom time period right here. So, Quiddler review. I've done... Oh, yeah, like this one right here, the Maury Povich game. That one's going to be huge this year. I have a feeling that is... I'm predicting it right now. That might be my number one... No, it won't. I think someone's going to get... I need to get a review of that game up. All right. Keep scrolling down until we get one that doesn't look pretty, and then we'll have some fun with it. Here we go. Sequence Dice, Picturica, Tetris Tower. All these look pretty. Here we go. Bowers Game Corner, Munchkin Zombies Guest Artist Edition Review. Oh, I hate those long names. Is there another one I can do? Who Did It Review. Here we go. Let's do this one. This one is a very interesting case study. This one is continuing to gain in popularity. And it comes in like this cute little poop bag. So this might be one that gets to be a big Christmas gift this year. So I'm going to take you behind the scenes. We're going to doll up this one. So right now when you look at it, it's not very appealing, is it? You just see the picture of the Who Did It, and you're like, okay, this doesn't tell me much. So I'm going to take you behind the scenes of exactly what I do. So the first thing you want to do is, it looks very bare bones here. It looks like the minimal amount of effort was put into this video that was possible. And you know who I have to blame for that? This guy! But now, I'm totally all into this sort of stuff. So the first thing we need to do is we need to figure out who did it review. We got to put the number in front of it, the number, the big O impressive number. So what I do is I go to my channels right here and we type in who did it, and it's going to tell me the time period, which is May 4th, 2018 is when this was published. And yes, I swear, this is the easiest way to do this. It's really frustrating. So May 4th, 2018. So let's take a look at the videos, the time period that I'm at. We're in 2019, so we're not too far off. So we could probably just get here real quick. May 4th, 2018. Wait, are we going the wrong way? I think we're going the wrong way. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Shoot. So you have to get to that time period. And then once you get to the time period, I have to figure out what number I'm on in the things. And this will all make much more sense when I can get it in front of you and my computer wants to load. But while that computer thing is happening over here, what we can do is we can show you how I upgrade the pretty stuff. Upgrade the nuts and bolts of it. So I always just have this basic format. Want to help the channel? Do the Patreon. To purchase this game on Amazon, I actually purchase a game on Amazon. Click here, and that sends you to the Amazon Associate links, where if you buy anything after clicking that Amazon Associate link, it actually it throws me a couple pennies of whatever you buy. It doesn't even matter what you buy. You could go buying futon or something on there, and I would get like $5 off it. It's really cool. So if you ever want to help the channel, you shop it on Amazon, click on one of those links. That helps me out big time. So we go copy here, and then we're going to go back to over here, and we can just... Oh, there's one bit of information that we want to keep, which is the Board Game Geek link. So that way we don't even have to look it up. So I capture this in. I get the Board Game Geek link, copy that, and then want to help the channel, check out the Patreon to purchase the game. For more info on the game, and I always try to send them to Board Game Geek because I love Board Game Geek with all my heart and soul. Scott is the best. So we're here, and then we do the from the publisher, and we do have to take a short trip to Board Game Geek. So we go to Board Game Geek. We type in the who did it, and we're gonna get 3,678. That's a really good ranking. I like this game a lot. So we're gonna need this link right here. No, we're not gonna need that. We're here for the description. That's right. So I copy the description from the publisher, which you should always have right here. You know what? I'll actually copy this as well, because this just makes the game look more impressive. And why would I not want to make the game look more impressive? I think it's a great game. I really do enjoy that game. Highly recommend it. And hopefully, with my updating of this, so look how much better this looks right there. That looks so much more impressive immediately. But let's get back to the numbers. So where are we? 2019. Oh, we're in the convention period. The convention period takes so long to get through. All right, here we go. And yeah, all these ones need to be updated. And this is what I'm talking about. I'm in the process of updating over 3,000 of these videos, because the way I see it is I have to fix the past, so to speak. And I can't like fix the quality content of the video themselves. You know, that's just not something I can do. But what I can do is I can make everything else about that video look better. So, you know, maybe you're willing to give me a second chance because you say, oh, okay, this is his old stuff. That sort of thing. Because I feel like I've lost a huge portion of potential followers because they just wrote me off after a certain point because my quality was low. And they're not wrong. They were not wrong at all. And it took me way too long to realize that. So that's why I do this sort of thing right here. So let's see. No, it's not made for kids. And then, oh yeah, so we got the tags, and we'll get to the tag game in a second. That is my favorite. That's my funnest part of this game. All right, but we do have to get to the date. What was the date? Oh, I lost the thing. See, this is why it's so frustrating to have to go back and fix it. Oh my gosh, come on, just... Okay. Don't get frustrated. Here we go. This one. Who did it? I need to remember the exact date, which was May 4th, 2018. So, and you'll see why in a second. I have to do it in this very odd and incredibly specific way, and no, there's no way to make it have more than 500. I have tried. Like, I wish YouTube, like, give me the option. If I want 250 displayed, let me display 250. I think every content creator that makes a lot of content to sort through would definitely agree with this, because it's so frustrating to have to do this, because it takes me literal minutes to get to some videos sometimes, which that sounds like it takes me minutes, but it shouldn't take me minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the internet, it's Google, it's YouTube. You should have some sort of system in play to make this easier. All right, here we go. So we're getting to the maze, and there we get, what was the game that we are actually on? We are on Who Did It. So now we have to find who did it. Oh, why don't I just Control F? Who did it? Boom. So this is 972. Oh, that's great. So this is what we're talking about. So this is my 967th review. This is my 968th review. This is my 969th review. This is my 970th review. This is my 971st review. And that's what I'm talking about. That's specifically why I have to do it in this crazy, different way to do it. And it makes me laugh, because if I would have just done it from the beginning, I would have saved myself just hundreds of hours. Like literally, I'm to hundreds of hours trying to fix things. But I'm going to get there. I'm going to show you right now how I get there. So this is 971, which now means we take a jaunt onto Canva, which I love Canva right here. If you've never used Canva and you are a content creator, you should totally be doing it. So we are on Who Did It. We're on review number 971. And look at this. Look at this. So we're going from just a picture of the game to this backdrop. You see, wow, this person reviewed almost 1,000 board games, and they're saying it's great. Like, it just immediately ooh, it's like when a crummy football team gets like a stud quarterback, and then it's like, oh wow, like, we're good. Like, it just changes the whole mindset of the channel. So Who Did It? Is that what it was again? Yes, Who Did It? Because you always want to make sure you have that exactly correct. Yep. I'm going to need to copy this picture right here, and I'll show you why in a second. Oh, actually, I'll show you right now, because we're going to put it right in here. Center it, and then look at this. Look at it has all the tools to make everything just so much easier, all for you. Boom. Design cannot be saved. What? That doesn't normally happen. All right. So no big. Still got a copy. We just put it back in there. Blow it up. Boosh. Biggity, biggity, boosh. Center it. Center it good enough. And you know what? I'm going to kind of make this look cooler, I think. I think maybe like that. I think that looks the coolest. Who did it? So we're also going to blow it up. Make it big. Kids want to look for this video because they just got the game and they want to know how to play it. Bada boom. Make it big. Make it pop. Who did it? Look at that. Man, you know what? I should consider a different art style. No. Stick with what's working, and this is what's working right now. So Who Did It? Big. Download. So yeah, there we go. We got it. And this is number 2. Bingo, bango, bongo. So save the design. Save, and this is how easy it is. It's not hard. I really wish I wouldn't have realized that so long ago. We go down here. We have changed it. Click on down to this one. It's always the last one on the bottom. Who did it? The big one popping up. And now we get to what I call the tag game. Now, the only reason that I'm able to do the tag game is because I have something called TubeBuddy. Now, TubeBuddy is able to do real-time fancy stuff. Just Google it. It's amazing. It's spectacular. I need to do a video on TubeBuddy, because if you do a video on TubeBuddy, you can like earn TubeBuddy Pro. Maybe this is my TubeBuddy Pro video. This is me walking you through what I do with TubeBuddy. I think it's too late. I think I should have done it earlier. But this is one thing I love to do with TubeBuddy when it comes to tagging and tagging your videos. Hey, I can cut just this part off and make it that. All right, so Bowers Game Corner, Who Did It? Oh, what was the review? Oh, I forgot. 971. So now, boom. I swear we're going to get to the tag game. Number 971. Who did it? Review is did it in review. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Looks good, looks good. Everything is looking good. We just need the tags. And then we're ready to rock and roll. So we will go who did it. That's kind of generic, though. So I doubt that's going to pop up. And I'll show you what mean pops up in a second. Who did it without the question mark? Who did no space it? Because that's sometimes how it works. Who did it? No space. Who did it? Question mark. Also no space. And then we got who did it game. Who did it board game. We're telling YouTube right now that is specifically what our video is about. So, and then YouTube is going to rank where they should put our game in correlation with that. Because you have to realize it's insane. Like if you're typing in just who did it, that could bring up billions of possibilities. Like, and I say billions, there's billions of YouTube videos. Maybe tens of millions. Maybe that's it. But just tons and tons and tons of it. So you have to specifically tell the algorithms, hey, this is what I'm trying to tell people about. I'm not trying to tell you about, 1940s noir movies. All right? So that's what the tags are all about. Who did it? Board, and then space game. And I still don't know. Board game, one word. Board game, two words. I don't know. I hate it all. Who did it card game? Because this is definitely a card game. Who did it poop game? Because it comes in a poop packaging. And poop game, probably not going to come up, but hey, we'll see if we get lucky. Because there is an actual poop game, which is like this small deck of card games, which I actually have a review up. I wonder if I should probably update that vid one too, because that's a very popular Christmas game. All right, so we got poop game, poop package, poop box game, maybe. Try it. Desperate. All right. But this also was when I used to do all the rules and stuff too, when I would show you how to actually play the game. So we got it. Who did it rules. Who, and then this is another one I do. Who did it directions. Because a lot of people say directions. Who did it instructions. Also the same thing. Now I also need to go back and make sure I put the question mark in it as well. Because the last few have not had the question mark. Who did it game. Who did it board game. And then let's go ahead and actually show you what I'm talking about. Let's show you the meat and potatoes and why I love TubeBuddy. So we're about to save everything, and everything is about to get professional. Bam! Just like that, I just professionalized the video. Okay? Looks good from the outside, looks good in there. Let's see, do I need any other cards with it? I don't think I did anything else with this. I don't think I played this game with my kids. I should do a Bauer Family Learns of this, but this is what I would do. So I'll show you. I type in who did it, because maybe I did an interview on it. Who knows? I did not. But if there was some other video, I would then tag it so it would pop up in the corner. Little things like that make a big difference. All right. So TubeBuddy's not working right now. Are you kidding me, TubeBuddy? This is not the time to not be working on me when I'm trying to shoot a YouTube video. This is a jerk move, TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy. This is supposed to be a video where I would get free stuff from TubeBuddy for you being awesome. And right now, you are not holding up your end of the deal. Come on. There's supposed to be numbers that pop up. There they are. I take it all back, TubeBuddy. Can we still be friends? All right, so you can see that when I just type in who did it, I'm not getting the top 25. Just it's such a broad term. But I did get who did it game, who did it board game, who did it board game, who did it card game, who did it instructions, who did it game, who did it board game. So now I need to try and get as many of these kind of oddly specific or weird ones in there so I can get bumped up higher on the algorithms and get more views. Because while it might sound like it's splitting hairs, someone typed in who did it, but they put did it together. But here's the bottom line. If I go this little extra inch to get that person, because I specifically said to YouTube, hey, that's my, that video will take you to me, maybe that person becomes a subscriber. Maybe that person becomes a Patreon backer. Maybe that person becomes a huge fan and then gets inspired to start their own YouTube channel based on this crazy video right here where I show you behind the scenes stuff. Shouldn't I go that extra mile? I feel like I should. So we're gonna try and get some very specific ones here. So let's do who did it That's really that's not gonna work. It's just too specific. All right, learn who did it. Wow, that's really specific. But we'll also do learn who did it game. That's less specific. Teach who did it game. What is who did it game? I know this sounds so oddly specific. Now I'm going to give you a TubeBuddy trick, because remember, this is still my video to TubeBuddy saying I love you, because I do. TubeBuddy is super awesome, by the way. Poop box game. So we're going to get rid of one that we know is not going to calculate in the top 25 instead of reloading the page, and it should fix everything down here. Reload these, and boom, we got what is who did it game. Number 1. So if anyone on the internet, on the earth, on the world types that in for the rest of eternity, hopefully, we will be the number 1 thing that pops up. All because I'm putting in the behind the scenes work. This is what you got to do if you want to be a bigger YouTuber. And I say that as someone who is not a bigger YouTuber, so hopefully this proves to be fruitful one day. All right, so let's keep trying to get some more. It comes in some poop packaging. I feel like the word poop. Kids love the word poop. Poop toy game. No, that's not gonna pop up. Poop package game. Who pooped game. Let's try that. Who pooped board game, because that's the whole name of the game. Is you're trying to figure out who pooped, and the last person to go pooped. So who, because that's to say who pooped. Board with space game, and now we're over our limit of 500, so we go back up here. Who did it? Didn't get anything, so then we reload. See, we get any more? Ooh, didn't get any more. Okay, because this is going to be a pretty contested one. This looks like it might be a pretty popular game. All right, so who did it card game. We already did that. Who did it with the question mark card game. That one's going to get us. Who did it question mark cards. Who did it question mark poop. Who did it question mark kids game. Boom. Like it. All right, so we get rid of it. Who did it rules. And then let's see if we got any more of these. We got one more. Okay, we got who did it card game. That's a good one to get. All right. So now we're going to clear some more space. We're going to clear some space. And this is what you do. This is the whole premise of the tag game that I've alluded to before. It becomes like this fun little mini game of trying to bump yourself up higher on these algorithms. And sometimes I'll sit here for 20 minutes and do it. As stupid as that sounds, the way I see it is, once I polish this game, review number 212 that I shot 7 years ago, okay, whatever that may be. Once I polish that game will never have to be touched again, ever. Hopefully. It's just there, and it looks good for anyone who ever wants to click on it. Maybe it's someone who finds it in a garage sale 12 years from now, but I will be that first video to pop up. Because I put in the work. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do on Bauer's Game Corner now. Trying to hustle it up. Hustle it up. So that's what I've been doing. So I go back to this list, and I thought it was going to be mostly about the list, but no, it's mostly about TubeBuddy and their awesomeness, because they let me see a lot of this cool stuff. But then, we just keep going down the list and say Monopoly Junior review. Is my Monopoly Junior review good? Let's check out. I know the Monopoly Junior review is good. I actually like that game. But let's go to it. And so it's made me $3 since it's been published. Booyah, Monopoly Junior, get some. Well, let's check the tag game. Let's see what we got. Everything looks good. We got the big description. We got the review, whatever, 100 something. Oh, 11. Wow. 1159. I love when I... All right, but Monopoly Junior, that's an incredibly hard one to crack. Because you got to realize Monopoly games get a lot more videos. A lot of videos. So, but we already have some. How to play Monopoly Junior, Junior Monopoly, and Teach Monopoly Junior. So, how about Teach Junior Monopoly? Monopoly. Let's try Junior JR Monopoly. Let's try JR no space Monopoly. Monopoly. How about Monopoly Junior with no space? Oh, already tried that one. Okay. It's already clever once. What is Monopoly Junior? That's a good one. What is Monopoly JR? Also good one. Let's see if we got any of these. Let's see if we got lucky. Delete. Oh, we got 4! Whoa! That's what I'm talking about. That's big. That is big. I had 2 or 3 and I just gained 4 with one go, and that's why I like to go back and polish these bad boys. Because you might say, wow, it's 16 or 23, but you type in Monopoly Junior, a lot of different types of videos are going to come up. Maybe you're just looking for a straight up review. And so you scroll down a little bit and just boom, you just like, oh, this one looks like a review, 1100, whatever, boom. Boom. But I have to be on that page, you know? I gotta be in the room where it happens. The room where it happens. The room where it happens! Okay. So, yeah, let's try one more. All right, no, let's just take a look at it. You know, I'll look in on this list just so you can see what it looks like and you can see what my particular top 40 or top ones for this one are. And so we'll just go through this real quick. And so this is from this time period through pretty much the holidays. So, left, center, right review. Number 1, with a bullet, with 2,400 more views than everything else, making me $37, gaining me 6 subscribers. Awesome. Then we got Sorry. Next big one. Boom. Got me 8 subscribers, $16. Apples to Apples. Makes sense. Everybody's playing Apples to Apples. And that one, let me tell you, that is a hard one to hit those tags on. Oh, there's so much competitions in the Apples to Apples market. Then we got Zombie Gotcha Interview. And this was actually really the video that made me say I have to go back and update everything. I have to number everything because this Zombie Gotcha one was just a picture of the arm. And now it's the nice professional one. Convention coverage 1113. That's such a stupid number. Okay? You're a little bit wooed coming in, you know? It's like the cologne. I'm putting on the cologne before I meet you. So it looks good. We got Rick and Morty Anatomy Park the game. I tell you what, I got 2 Rick and Morty games. And I'm stupid, because I got another Rick and Morty game over here. Never even opened it. Never opened it. And I need to play it. Why am I not making content for that game? Stupid, stupid, stupid. I see there is a huge demand for Rick and Morty stuff. 2,300 views over a 40, 50-day period. We got the Home Alone game one, which I'm still hoping is going to be on sale in Target. Because if this is the kind of game that's on sale at Target, more and more copies of the game are just going to be out in the wild. And as those games float around the wild, my video stands tall above many other videos. Which is great. I think I'm like number 1, 2, 3 on a lot of those metrics, which for that sort of nostalgia game is a big deal for me. And last year was 2,130. I guarantee you that number is going to be bigger over this next 40-day period, as long as it's still on sale at Target. But having it on Disney Plus and also on the front page of Disney Plus, I think it's going to help a good deal as well, because people watch that on Disney Plus, then they see it in Target. Bada boom, you got yourself a Christmas present. You got to check out the review. We got the Clue Suspect card game, which has been my most popular video of like the last year. Very odd. But yeah, there you go. It's Uno Stacko Zombie Gotcha. This is my highest viewed Bauer Family Learns. And the Bauer Family Learns segment is a segment that I really love doing. And it's me playing games with my family, and they are just raw, honest. Like sometimes it ends with kids getting sent to bed type stuff, but we keep it in there. You get to see the raw emotions of brother's cheating, he took my turn, and all this crazy stuff. But to see one really succeeding makes me very happy. Like it really gets me excited. So we got the Deer in the Headlights game review. Yep. Zodiac Clash. I don't know why this one is so high, to be honest with you, but I need to go back and I need to update that picture right there, as you can see, and that's why I'm going through this list, because I'll make that look much prettier for it this year, because I'm pretty sure I saw Zodiac Clash on sale at Amazon a couple months ago. Same with Carpool Karaoke. Yeah, this game, I haven't shot any other videos on it. I have a copy. I need to get a review up of this, or how to play, or something like that up, because this game, that's the kind of game you play on Christmas and Thanksgiving. Richard Scary, Busy Town, Quiddler, a lot of mass market stuff here. The Blockbuster Party Game, good for them. This one really blew up in popularity, and I'm glad to hear it. I love Big Potato Games. They're an awesome company. Don't Wake Daddy, Battle of the Sexes. This was another big one, the Gen Con Bonanza. This one's going to be even bigger this year. And it was just a picture of me at a convention, and now it is a nice-looking Maury one. We got the Dad Joke Face-Off. Can't believe this one's still here. 2018. That was an interview I did in 2018. And last year it made me $5. And this year it's going to make me more money. Because right now, I think this is one of my top 40 videos of the very moment right now. Because people are like, ooh, I got this game for Dad. We're going to play it at Christmas. That sort of stuff. It still keeps popping up. That tells me I need to get a copy of the game and do a review of the game, and so that way I can tag that, so people click on this and they say, oh, here's a review of it, here's how to play of it, and that's what I need to be doing. Big brain plays like that. I haven't started those yet, because right now I feel like I'm in the period where I have to just keep rising up and making things incrementally, slowly better with like the green screen and different stuff like that. But I also have to just, make the bottom, rise up. Because right now, it's just the base of Bowers Game Corner is just getting better. Like videos from 7 years ago that look like crap if you click on them, but they don't look too bad just from the outside. So maybe you stick around and you watch the video. Wow, that got really intense. But Go Bananas, Rick and Morty. So this is the other one, Mr. Meeseeks Box of Fun. This is one of my most popular videos of all time. And as long as Rick and Morty continues to be on TV, and even after that, I see this being a game that's going to be an evergreen game for me. Last year it made me $1.61. Hopefully this year it'll make me $5. Maybe. Stupid Deaths review. So it looks like I said, I've done this to over 100 videos over the last 3 days, and I'm coming towards the end of it. As you can see, I've done most of these, and but I wanted to let you in behind the scenes. This is Behind the Corner. This is what we do. We take a look at what is actually happening behind the corner, and maybe, oh yeah, God, yeah, I need to fix that one. I hate fixing Munchkin ones. Oh, but there you go. If you're enjoying what I'm doing, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. Also, consider supporting the Patreon down below. And if you enjoy this segment and you have any ideas or anything you would like to know about the behind the scenes of running a YouTube channel, let me know. And I will do a Behind the Corner segment on that as well. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.